Hey y'all, it's Stephie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my current skincare routine morning and night. So over quarantine, I think a lot of us have just gotten interested in new things. For me, it's been more into skincare. I watched a couple of videos that were really helpful, so I'll be sure to link them in the description box for you guys. I'll go ahead and link a bunch of the videos that I've done in the past about skincare. I have a playlist called Beauty with Stephie, all things beauty routine related. So if you're interested in that, I will link that in the description box and in the cards for you guys. It's a lot of products, I recognize that too, but I just am very interested in skincare now, and I really like the results that I've achieved using different products. So let's jump right into it. So I have oily to combo skin. I get oily in my T-zone areas, and then everything else is pretty much normal. In the summertime, obviously I'm more oily, and then in the wintertime, cooler weather, I do get a little bit more dry, and I have like dry patches. My goals with my skincare routine is to brighten and to get rid of like dark spots, and also to help with anti-aging. I'm now in my 30s, so I'm trying to maintain my youthfulness. I used to hate looking so young, but you know what? Prevention is better than trying to turn back the, hands of time, so I'm fine with it now. Y'all, I'm fine, okay? Having just like a nice natural glow, even skin tone, stuff like that. I used to get a lot of dark spots, and definitely incorporating these products, which I will chat about here very shortly, has helped to reduce that. I really don't get dark spots anymore. I still do get, the occasional zit here or there, but it's nothing like it used to be. So anyways, okay, so starting first with my morning routine, my cleanser is the Paula's Choice Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser. It's almost like a lotion feeling. It may be a little bit strange if you're used to like your cleanser foaming up, but I kind of got into this more lotiony, milky feeling when I was over in Zurich. Your skin's a little bit more dehydrated because you haven't been drinking water, obviously, while you're sleeping and stuff. So I do like this for the morning times. Then I will follow that up with a essence or a treatment water. Let me just say, you don't have to have all these different products, but because I'm interested in skincare now, I like to try out different things, and I've liked all these things so far. This is Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Brightening and Soothing Treatment Water. Essences and treatment waters are good because for other products like your serums to be as effective as possible, they like to be on damp skin versus applying it to dry skin. You don't want it to be wet, but damp and moisturized is what you want to apply serums on. And you apply things in the order of what is thinner to what is more thick. A bit in my hand, and I just pat my face with it. This does help me with the glow, and it does have vitamin C as well in it, and other products. So it helps with that brightening and reducing of any dark spots or anything. Absorb a little bit, but my skin is still like damp. It's not dry to the touch when I start putting in my serums. So I do layer serums. In the morning time, I've been layering Glossier's Super Bounce first, and then I'll put Super Glow on top of that once it's had a little bit of time to absorb, but it's of course still damp. So I start with the Super Bounce, which is a hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is good for hydrating your skin. And then after that, I will put on my vitamin C serum. That's really good for brightening and reducing any like dark spots that you may have. If you want, you can get like a little handheld fan. I got this on Amazon, and so in between applying the products, you can use this to help kind of like dry your face a little bit faster. Again, you don't want it fully dry, you want it still damp before you start adding on other products. A little bit faster, a fan may be helpful. I don't use it every night. I bought it because I saw Alex Garza using it, and influencers be influencing me, so I got this. But I don't think it's absolutely necessary. If you're in a rush, then yeah, it's helpful, but you can wait, you can wait 30 seconds. It's going to be fine. Once the serum has had a little bit of time to absorb, then I will go in with my facial lotion. I've been using this for years. You guys have seen this in previous videos. This is the Aveda Botanical Connects Hydrating Lotion. I like it a lot. I like having a lighter moisturizer, especially during the day, because my oils will naturally just, produce. A very big misconception is that if you have oily skin, you want to dry it out as much as possible. It can actually do more damage than it does does help. If you end up drying out your skin too much, then your skin will just naturally produce more oil to make up for the oil that you keep drying out. If you do have oily skin, you do need to moisturize, and don't be afraid of, you know, lotions, oils, serums, and stuff like that. Like, it's going to help you more so than it will harm you, so just as an FYI. And then I use an eye cream. So I have been using in the morning Eye Fuel by Kiehl's. You can see I've got bags now under my eyes because I wake up really early in the morning because of my fur daughter. She's worth it, so I will take these under eye bags. This supposedly is supposed to help brighten your eyes because it has caffeine in it. I can't tell if it does or not. Obviously, I still have bags under my eyes, but I do like that it's light. Biggest change that I've made in my skincare routine, and I wish I had done it sooner. Probably have heard, or if you haven't, sunscreen is so important. Even if you are like me working from home, like, you're still gonna get sun. I used to think I never got any UV rays because I was always inside, but that's not true because you're driving to work, or we used to, you know, you're going outside for a walk or whatever, and there's still UV rays coming in through the window. So sunscreen is super important just to protect your skin. Dark spots come about because you're not wearing your sunscreen. And then it also helps with anti-aging. I have found a couple of sunscreens that I love. They're really good. And I also like it because it gives you an added kind of like glow to your skin. The first one is Supergoop's Glow Screen. It's SPF 40, and this is my favorite, my absolute favorite sunscreen. It has a slightly like luminous glow to it, almost like a luminizer, but it's sunscreen. And I love this because this is literally what I wear during the day. Today, because I'm filming, I do have like, I'm using some powder, but I don't wear foundation anymore really. I did put concealer on to try to look a little bit brighter for you guys. Also, I'm at home, so I use this glow screen, and it just gives you the prettiest luminosity. Like, it's so pretty. It does work very well with my skin tone as well. I think that it's supposed to be universal because there's not several different tones to it. But if you're similar to me, I'm like in MAC Cosmetics, I'm like an NC30, NC35. I definitely highly recommend this. I think you guys will love this. I do have another one by Paula's Choice. This is the Essential Glow Moisturizer. I bought this because the Supergoop was out of stock, so then I opted for this because I saw this was something similar. And this one's good too. It's SPF 30. It is lighter though, so for me, I feel like it does give me kind of like a white cast almost until it magically matches to my skin tone. That's what it's supposed to do. It still makes me look glowy and nice. It's just, I feel like this is good for people with maybe if you're not as like of a yellowy golden undertone, this might be good, more of a neutral fit for you. So much difference now that I wear sunscreen. So now moving on to my nighttime routine. On days where I'm wearing makeup, like today, I will end up using this, but normally if I'm not wearing any makeup, I don't double cleanse. First step would be to use a cleansing oil or a micellar water. I use Kiehl's Midnight Recovery cleansing oil. It smells really good. It's like lavender and just a very spa feeling smell. I love that. And I've been using this for a long time. I stopped using it for a while because I had lash extensions, but as y'all can see, I don't wear lash extensions anymore. You apply this to your dry face first and then, you know, wash it off that way, and then you follow up with cleanser. Cleanser that I use is First Aid Beauty face cleanser. It's very good for sensitive skin. It foams up really well. I like using this at night because it makes me feel like I'm cleaning myself. I like that foaminess. You know, if I wasn't so extra, I would just use this cleanser. I wouldn't need the other one, but I like having, you know, different choices. So after that, I think it's the toner step, exfoliating step. So I go in with my toner and exfoliant. I use this every single day, and I do have sensitive skin. Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This is good for like acne prone or oily skin, and it's good for penetrating sebum, which is like the stuff that, you know, can gather on your face in your pores. So I really do like this a lot. It does help with like reducing your pore appearance. I'll pour this on these cotton squares. This is by Muji. Back in the day, I would use Shiseido. I really like Shiseido, but those cotton squares are pretty expensive, and you know, I use them every day. I try to find some more, you know, inexpensive things, you know, trying to stay on budget, you know. I found these on Amazon, and I really like them. They are unbleached, so they're very like organic. I feel like, you know, very unprocessed, and I've been using them for a while. It comes with 180 sheets, so it'll last you for a good long while. So I definitely highly recommend those. I'll go in now with an essence. This one is Kiehl's Iris Extract Activating Treatment Essence. This one I like for nighttime. It has kind of a like very silky quality to it. Once you apply it to your face, everything feels kind of like silky smooth, thicker than the other treatment that I had shown you guys that I use in the morning. But I like that because I'm giving myself extra hydration for before I go to sleep. So I like it a lot. Then I move on to my Glossier Super Pure, which is a niacinamide serum. And niacinamide is good for anti-inflammatory. This is good if you are going to be using retinol. One tip that I do have if you want to try Kiehl's or most of these types of skincare products, watch out for Christmas, and I'll share it with you guys when that comes around. Usually they'll have like gift boxes, and then that's the best time to buy stuff because then you get more bang for your buck. So I had this from one of my Christmas Christmas boxes, and this I feel like is just kind of like, I do it because I have it. I don't think it's absolutely necessary, but you know, it's nice. This is the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It has a bunch of essential oils. For me, I feel like it just gives me a lot of moisture, helping your skin by adding in a little bit more oil so that your skin's not overproducing oil. So I like it, again, but I don't know that it's an absolute must. I tried this out for the first time and I actually really like it. I wanted to incorporate some kind of retinol into my routine because retinol is good for anti-aging. It helps to stimulate cell turnover in your skin. It's supposed to help smooth lines. If you have wrinkles, it's supposed to help with that. It's good for acne-prone skin, but you want to start off, you know, gradually building up tolerance to it because you could severely irritate your skin if you just go full-blown, like, you know. Starting out with maybe a moisturizer that has retinol in it, that way I can use it every single day and see how my skin reacts to it. And this has been really good. Like, I have not had any issues with like sensitivity or anything, so I really like this. This is Paula's Choice. As y'all can see, I really like Kiehl's and Paula's Choice. Paula's Choice Barrier Repair Moisturizer with retinol. It's very light. And you know, actually, I think it's a good idea that I do have that other oil from Kiehl's because this is a very light moisturizer, so I guess it's good that I have it. I'm glad that I have it then because I'm probably going to buy another gift set, so I'll continue using it. Anyways, so this is how I get my retinol in, is through this moisturizer. And then to finish off my night routine, I use an eye cream. This one is anti-aging eye cream from Paula's Choice. The description got me, you know, it's, I don't know if it's gimmicky or whatever, but that's why I use it because it's anti-aging, so I'm trying to help my eyes out. And then finally, I use Revitalash Advanced. This is an eyelash serum that I've been using on and off for over 10 years. I have a whole video on it as well as a blog post where you can see before and afters of my eyelashes. Like, my lashes have been so strong, you know, ever since I started using this again. It took about 6 to 8 weeks for me to see like a real big difference. I had been using lash extensions for over 2 years before that without taking a break, which is probably not the best, but so needless to say, my lashes were pretty brittle. They were not as strong as they could have been. It took about 6 to 8 weeks to see results, and then they have been so like nice and long. Fullness, I think it's just my natural fullness, you know, but I definitely feel like they're super long. And I talk about it in my other video. I do notice at times, like, there will be periods where I get a lot of lashes like falling out, and my theory is because it's growing back, like, you know, with a thicker follicle. And so that's my theory. It may not be scientifically proven or backed up, but that's what I think. So anyways, I'm kind of at that stage right now. My left eye, there's like a little gap in the middle because like it was really itchy, and then I messed with it and a few of my lashes came out. I can already see that they're going back in. I'm not like worried about it, it's no big deal. And I've just been embracing the natural lash life. Like, I really like it. It's a holy grail item for me. I've been using it for a super long time, so highly recommend that if you're interested in a lash serum. And I personally have not seen any like darkness in my lash line or eyes or anything like that. I know that that could be a side effect at times for some people, but I've been using it for a really long time and I personally have not seen that myself. So that is like my normal day-to-day skincare routine. just to share a few more items. I don't do masks as often as maybe one should or normal people do. I really don't do masks very often, but when I do, I use Glam Glow. I use their Super Mud Clearing Treatment. If I have a ton of breakouts and I feel like I just need like a good mask, then I'll use this Glam Glow one. Once I've washed that off, I will use this Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment as my nighttime moisturizer. This is a like sleep-on mask. You know, you could technically put it on and then wash it off if you wanted to, but it's perfectly fine to apply it like a moisturizer, sleep with it, and then, you know, rinse it off in the morning time. So I like using those two back to back. And I love how the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud line smells. It smells so good. It's like tanning oil. It smells really good. This is not the type that I like am hands down so impressed by, but it's by the same line. So this is Rail Beauty. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they have patches for when you have like a zit. And this one is called the Miracle Patch Invisible Spot Dot. This one I'm not as impressed by. Like, I've used it a few times. It does help reduce my zit over time, like over, you know, a few days, which is fine and helpful versus me using like an acne spot treatment. But they have one that is called their Microderm Patch or something like that. I need to order more, but literally that was like life-changing. I was so impressed by it. I put it on one night and literally the next night the zit is gone. And I've done that several times. You know, obviously I used up the whole package. Every time it's literally one night and it's gone. It's crazy. It's the weirdest like voodoo magic. I don't know what it is. So that is my current skincare routine. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you like these kinds of videos and want me to share more of like my beauty routines with you guys, then be sure to give the video a thumbs up so I know. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to be a part of our Subby fam because we would love to have you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay positive, and I'll see y'all in my next video.